World Climate Model by Emily Chai. If Earth did not rotate, then global winds would blow in a straight line from the poles to the equator. As the winds blow, Earth rotates from the west to the east underneath them, making it look like the winds have curved. Because of Coriolis effect, global winds from the north gradually turn toward the right. Wind blowing toward the south gradually turns toward the southwest, which means in the southern hemisphere, winds curve left. The global wind belts are the trade winds, the polar easterlies, and the prevailing westerlies. Marine climates are influenced by ocean currents, streams of water within the oceans that move in regular patterns. Some of the warm ocean currents move from the tropics into the poles. This is a major part that affects climate because the warm oceans warms the air above. Cold currents bring cold water from the polar zones toward the equator, which means cold water brings cold air. Climates of locations that are near the equator are warmer than climates that have locations far from the equator. The reason for this is because the sun rays hit Earth's surface more directly at the equator of Earth. At the poles, the same amount of solar radiation is spread over a large area, which causes less warmth. Based on latitude, Earth's surface can be divided into 3 temperature zones: tropical zone, polar zone, and temperate zone. Tropical zone gets direct sunlight all year round, making climates there warm. The polar zones have not a lot of direct sunlight, which means their climates over there is cold. The zone between tropical and polar is the temperate zones. In the summer, the sun rays hit this zone more directly. In the winter, they hit at a lower angle. The weather ranges from hot in the summer to cold during the winter. While thinking about high mountains, altitude is a more important climate factor than latitude. Highlands everywhere have cool climates no matter what the latitude of the place is. Most of the west coasts of North America, South America, and Europe have mild marine climates with mild winters and cool summers. The middle of North America and Asia are too far inland to be warmed or cooled by the ocean. Most of Canada and Russia, as well as the middle of the United States, have continental climates. Continental climates means cool winters and hot summers. The 4 seasons. Most places outside the tropics, there are 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, then it is winter in the southern hemisphere. This means seasons are not a result of the changes in the distance between Earth and the sun. Actually, Earth is farthest from the sun during the summer in the northern hemisphere.